The previous session, we initiated an activity as a continuation of the discussions in the class to determine the area and perimeter. Let's quickly rewind the activity that we initiated. First, we asked the students to get the cutouts of small squares of side 1 centimeter from home. Then, we divided the class into 3 groups and provided each of them with an object. Following this, we had asked them to try and guess the number of such squares that will be required to cover the surface of their object. Now, moving ahead, tell the groups of students to conduct an activity in the following manner. Ask the students to place the squares on the object to cover its top. Guide the students to cover the object in such a manner that no space is left in between the squares. For instance, placing the square cutouts side by side will leave no space between the cutouts. Give the students enough time to perform the activity. When the students are done covering their objects with the square cutouts, let's begin with the following inquiries to lead them to the concept of area. Start by asking, how many squares are placed along its length? The students will respond by counting the number of squares placed along its length. Responding to questions like this will aid in developing students' effective communication skills. Next, ask them a similar question. How many squares are placed along its width? The students will respond by counting the number of squares placed along with its width. Enquire on the total number of squares they have arranged to cover the object. Accept all the possible responses. Inform to the students that the area of one square is equal to 1 centimeter square. Summarize the discussion by inquiring, therefore, what will be the area of the object? Students will respond by adding the number of squares placed along the length to the squares placed along the width to arrive at the total area. Problem-solving skills will be inculcated among the students when they try to find the answers using given information. More of this in our next video. See you there.